Hello everybody, this is Pablo and we're going to talk about this thing called cultural appropriation, which, when you're from one culture and you do things from another culture, that's a good thing. I mean, Hawaii, all these people weren't playing ukuleles. I mean, nobody was playing those ukuleles didn't exist in Hawaii before the Europeans came. What ukuleles are is a bunch of are these little guitar instruments that look like what those Portuguese guys came when a bunch of Portuguese guys came to work the sugar fields. All the Hawaiians saw those little guitar looking things and hey, that's cool. So they started playing that, or the aloha shirts. I mean, they weren't wearing aloha shirts back in the day, but when they saw all these collared shirts and they saw all these those button down shirts that the Europeans were wearing, the Hawaiians took that and put all their style of design on the shirts, and we call them aloha shirts. So we do this. People do this all the time. Cultures do this all the time. I mean, the numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those aren't European numbers. They came from India, got transported to the Middle East, and it got transported to Europe. And the Europeans say, it's much more convenient than all these Roman numerals. So cultures exchange things all the time. But now, all these idiot activists get all mad because one museum in Boston was having this China kimono exhibition and all these Asian American activists, well, not all of them, some of them, okay? Sorry for saying all of them. It's actually some of them. Got all bent out of shape because they're mocking our culture. No, man, they're just trying on the kimono, okay? They're just trying on different styles, man, it's chill. Even people from Japan, a lot of them thought it was cool that other people wanted to get interested in Japanese culture, but all these Asian and American activists, some of them who aren't even of Japanese ancestry, think that they can speak for people who are actually from Japan. I mean, come on, man. It's just chill. People like to try on different things and try different styles. It should be cool. And then now you have some of these people getting mad because Macklemore won an award in hip hop category. Yeah, well, he won. He had a good song one year. He won. I mean, Coolio won a Grammy. Fugees won Grammys. Will Smith won a Grammy. Puffy won a Grammy. I mean, all kinds of people win Grammys. But when Macklemore won it one year, it's a scandal. He had a good song. Get over it, okay? Or to get mad because Iggy Azalea, started using African American slang. Well, yeah, if you move to Atlanta and work with T.I., you adopt some of the vocabulary that you use. So of course you're gonna sound like the people that T.I. hangs out with. Just like people from Hawaii, if they go to the continental U.S. to do their college education. My God, you're some of these Hawaii guys who go to the continental US to go to college, they come back, they sound like European American guys from the mainland or continental US. Oh, bro, now you sound like a haole, yeah? That's what people say all the time, to all these people from Hawaii, coming back home from the continental US, yeah, cause you moved to Oregon or move to somewhere let's say New Hampshire or whatever, wherever there's a lot of European Americans, you hang around with them, you're gonna sound like them. Just like Iggy Azalea moved to Atlanta, hang out with T.I., of course you're gonna adopt some African American slang and whatever. That's what people do, they adjust to their environment. Duh. And they say, it's what Iggy Azalea is doing, cultural appropriation. What is the Wu-Tang Clan? It's all cultural appropriation. I mean, RZA trying to be some kind of kung fu expert. RZA's not Chinese, but he thought what the Chinese people were doing is cool, and he got into it and he calls his group the Wu-Tang Clan. Or watch every single West Coast rap video, especially all these gangster rap videos from the 90s. All those videos like Dr. Dre and Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg and all these other guys. They're driving in lowriders, wearing khakis. Those things did not start with African Americans. They started with the Chicanos, ese. Yeah, I'm part Mexican, so I can say it. Yeah, that's what they, all these African American guys from Compton and Crenshaw, Watts. They saw all these Mexican guys wearing khakis, and they saw all these Mexican guys driving lowriders. Hey, that's cool. Let's have our own lowriders. Let's wear our own khakis and stuff. So that's why all these rap videos from the West Coast, a lot of them are just like Mexicans, and they drive the same cars that Mexicans drive because that's how it's cool. The main thing the African Americans did that was different was just, okay, we start wearing colors like red or blue. But other than that, like, the West Coast video is just a bunch of guys just copying what the Mexican and American guys are doing. Yeah, and or like you saw Tupac and Snoop Dogg's on video, two of America's Most Wanted. They dressed like Italians. And Snoop Dogg calls himself the Dog Father. Yeah, he named himself after a character from an Italian American movie. Tupac also had another nickname, Machiavelli. He named himself after an Italian author. Okay, so they thought what the Italians were doing were cool, and they tried it. Or I remember DJ Quick had this song like he made a beat with he copied a beat from some Indian song, because DJ Quick was into the Indian music for a little while, and he thought, hey, let's have Rakim on that song, and let's have this new singer Truth Hurts on that song. They're using an Indian song and they end up getting sued, but that's cultural appropriation. People liked it. Jay-Z had his Punjabi MC song from Punjab, that's South Asia, India, Pakistan. That was cool. Go for it. It's Wyclef Jean, Haitian guy. He had his Guantanamera. That's Cuban. So you have a Haitian American guy like doing Cuban songs. It's good to have cultural appropriation. It's great. I mean, a lot of music like talk about like ska music was Jamaica. But a lot of these European American guys or Europeans from Europe, like a lot of the British guys, thought it was cool too. So that's why you have all these Europeans and European Americans playing ska music. It's good to have cultural appropriation. It's good. Alright, so of course, like people worry that they might disrespect the culture or whatever. It's like, they're trying it. They make it their own. Like just like how like the Hawaiians saw these little guitar looking thingies that the Portuguese brought. Hey, the Hawaiians say, hey, let's play some ukuleles and let's call them ukuleles and play them and make some pretty good music, Or yeah, we can go on and on and on about this forever. It's like Japanese saw like these American cartoons. Hey, let's make our own style of cartoons, anime. So people borrow from cultures all the time, but these activists who don't know history, they don't know or they think the history started in 1492, Columbus, and Columbus started killing everybody and all that. They don't understand that cultures are borrowing from each other forever. Like all these like Middle Eastern cultures have been borrowing each other forever. It's like numbers came from India. Well, the numbers that we use, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, came from India, Middle East, Europe. And the Europeans say, this is better than our Roman numerals. Forget the Roman numerals already. Let's use these numbers from India and the Middle East. People do this all the time, but that's why I think it's stupid. Like people get all mad, like, oh, how dare these these fraternity boys dress like sombreros and be all drunk. Well, okay, you know what? I'm part Mexican, okay? It's cool to wear sombreros and it's cool to all these fake mustaches. I think it's cool. I mean, drive low riders or whatever. It's like, I don't know if people get offended by it. I think it's cool. I mean, now they say all the drunken fraternity guys are dressing like them. Okay, the only problem is they're drunk, okay? They're drunk. People should put the beer bottles on, but all kinds of people should put the beer bottles on. Even the Mexican guys should stop drinking all the tequila and stuff. And I'm part Mexican. My dad's from Mexico, and I think that all kinds of people, my people or all kinds of other people, should put the beer bottle down. But other than that, I mean, walk around Halloween with some umbrella, go for it, man. Go for it. Wear the fake mustaches and wear all these mariachi suits. Go for it. You don't have to be Mexican to do it. You can be Asian, Micronesian, Polynesian, European, whatever. Wear the sombreros. Wear all these mariachi suits and go for it. I don't like people get offended when people from different cultures try to do things from different cultures. Okay, just like what the late Rodney King said, can we all just get along already?